Dark World deck remaster, meaning new retrains for Dark Worlds and some new cards. So let's begin. So first off, a retrain of Rainbow Supreme Overlord of Dark World. It's a level 8 with 3000 attack, 1800 defense. It's a Dark Fiend, and the effect is, you can special summon this card from your graveyard by returning one level 7 or lower Dark World monster you control to your hand. So basically like Grapha. And it's also another level 8 that you can summon back, and it's stronger than Grapha as well, so there is that bonus. But anyway, second effect. If this card is discarded by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can add one level 5 or higher Dark World monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. Then, if it was discarded by your opponent's card effect, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Dark World monster from your deck or graveyard to either field. Just reminder, Dark World's playstyle is when they get discarded by card effect, ability activates, and then get extra bonus if it's discarded by your opponent's card effect. But regardless, this is a must play for Dark Worlds because it's another level 8 beat stick that you can summon back, and also it can search out for your Grapha. Speaking of Grapha, we got a new fusion monster for him, Grapha, Dragon Overlord of Dark World, or in the Japanese case it sounds cooler, Grapha, Dragon God King of Dark World. But anyway, it's a level 10 Dark Fiend with 3200 attack, 2300 defense. It's a fusion monster, requires one regular Grapha and one dark monster. And its effect is, the first one's a hard once per turn, where when your opponent activates a normal spell or trap or monster effect, quick effect, you can make that effect become your opponent discards one card. That's important because that will be treating as your cards are being discarded by your opponent. And like I said before, Dark World playstyle is being discarded by card effect to activate abilities, and you get extra bonus by being discarded by opponent. So really, that discard part is really no downside for you. So that effect itself is already really good. But the second effect is that if this fusion summon card leaves the field by your opponent, you can special summon one regular Grapha that is banished or in your graveyard, then each player discards one card. That's fine, but the main part is obviously the pseudo negate. And then to the new fusion card for Dark Worlds, Dark World Ascension. It's a quick play, and you can only activate one of these per turn, and its effect is, during your main phase, fusion summon one fiend type fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials from your field and or graveyard. But if it's a Dark World fusion monster, you can also discard monsters from your hand as material. Basically a fusion card that lets you activate a bunch of your effects. That overall isn't really bad at all. But the second effect, during your main phase, if this card's in your graveyard, you can add it to your hand, then discard one Dark World monster. Recyclable, and also letting you activate more effects, which in some cases you could pretty much just activate this and then use your Grapha along with another monster like Beige, and then special summon the Beige and do your fusion summon along with it. Beige goes back to your hand to summon back regular Grapha. There's just shenanigans you can do. Finally, to our last card, Dark World Puppeteering. It's a quick play, and you can only activate one of these per turn. Its effect is, target up to 3 cards from any graveyard and banish them, then discard one fiend type monster. Keep in mind, it could be any graveyard, and you're banishing 3, so that disrupts play, while also letting you activate your effects. But the second effect, during your main phase, except during the turn that this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish it from your graveyard, then target one of your banished fiend type monsters and add it back to your hand. That recycling does help, especially because you're going to be banishing through Gates of Dark World, but the main part is obviously banishing cards from your opponent's graveyard and then doing further plays. So pretty good. So that's it for the new Dark World card so far for the new remastered structure deck for Dark Worlds. What do you guys think about them? I am pretty excited for Dark Worlds overall because I did like Dark Worlds, but I ended up selling the deck since they hadn't got support for way too long. But with the remastered structure deck, I might actually rebuild Dark Worlds again, and they're not very expensive, and I'm going to be very honest. And also because they are one of my favorite designs, especially the Dragon Demonic Fiend Grapha. I am a little surprised that they haven't made the What If level 12 Rainbow yet, because I would have loved to see that. But in that, that's it for this, and see you all next time.